Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Beat Break Morning Show. The Beat Break Podcast coming to you live and direct. The architect in the building, Sean Garvey, along with DJ Roland. Good morning, Roland. What's going on, man?
Morning, man. Doing good. Fabulous.
We need a microphone for you, bro.
I need a microphone. Do I need to talk louder?
Yes, talk louder, please.
Talk louder.
Yes.
And get into the camera.
Maybe that's me. Hold on. Let me start. I gotta start all over. Let me see. What in the world?
Did the technical part already.
I like this beat though.
You like the beat?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason.
Is the beat too loud?
The beat probably is too loud. I need to turn it down just a little bit. All right, let's start over. And this is live, ladies and gentlemen. We're live. Gotta love it. Let me start over. Hold on. Let me start that sweeper over. This is live radio. Gotta love it. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Beat Break Morning Show. Good morning. You're now rocking with the best, the architect in the building, ladies and gentlemen, along with DJ Roland. I still cannot get this sound to work, but hey, good morning. What's up, DJ Roland?
Not much. Morning, man.
Hey, man.
I need to get a little closer.
No, you don't need to get a little bit closer like you Busta Rhymes. No, you don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. This engineering thing is something else, man.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine, man. Just glad and fabulous and all that stuff. So it's all good. It's and the positive thing, being blessed.
Yeah, man. Blessed, especially when you're making that money out there.
Yes, you got that right.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I also got my homegirl Star Kels in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Star was good. Good morning.
Kels is in the building. It's so funny because you don't want to say my name like that, and I just accept it. I really like it.
You liking it more and more every time I say it.
I just love it. Kels is in the building. What's up?
Kels. Yeah.
Kels.
Really?
Yeah, really. Kels.
Now, see, you messing up the mojo, okay? You keep it cute for me so I can like it.
Do I need to get to the Barry White version?
Yeah, don't do your Barry White. You not loving you.
Kels. Hey, that Kels.
Oh, yeah.
Kels. All right. I like that Kels. All right.
I don't even know. Every single week, I don't know where we're going with this, really. Because I'm sensing some tension here.
Whatever. But I'm good, though.
Yeah. Well, we all good, man. We are definitely good. We are definitely good. What's not good is these technical difficulties that I'm having in the background, man. I don't know what's going on. It's like the music is a little bit too loud and I'm trying to adjust it and I can't get it adjusted.
Well,
you did something, Star.
About music, so that's a win.
What? I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on, but I can tell you what's going on. We got Sheriff Fat Mohammed back on the morning show.
Woo!
Good morning, Sheriff Fat.
Good morning. How y'all doing? I'm so happy to be here. Thank y'all for having me too.
Absolutely. Yeah, we had to bring you back on the morning show because I wanted to take the opportunity and the time to recap your movie premiere, your debut movie premiere over the weekend, Stuck in Between. So we're going to talk about that in just a few moments. But first, I want to get everyone's weekend in. How did everything go with you all over the weekend? We'll get into mine in just a few moments. But Star, how was your week?
So you guys know I'm in DC. Okay, so I don't have much time to do anything during the week because they are working me to death. But on the weekend, I do this thing where I go out and I try DC's food. If y'all don't know, DC got they got some of the best food in every culture. So this weekend, I tried Swahili food. I tried Lao. I tried Ghanaian food. I tried, of course, I had me some Nigerian food. I mean, I just, yes. I tried it all out. I got sick. I think I ate too damn much. I went overboard, but I don't regret it. So that's what I've been doing. Like on the weekends, I get my eat on and my walk on, because I walk everywhere in DC. So I'm eating and walking and
Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
What time the sunset up there? 4:30?
The sunset?
Yeah.
I don't even know, because when I'm working, I leave work around like 6:30. So I go in when the sun is down and I leave when the sun is down. And then on the weekends, shoot, I don't even pay attention to the sun. It's cold here. Y'all know it's cold here, right?
What is cold?
It ain't in Atlanta is perfect weather compared to this weather here.
Well, what is cold? I want to know what is cold.
I don't know anything that make me shiver, and I gotta wear a trench coat with some trench coats because that's what I have to wear.
Oh, come on! I mean, real cold is the high and starting in the fall. Being from Baltimore and stuff, you know, the fall, the true highs that make it really shivering is in the 40s. The high, not the low, the high. So the low may get in the upper 20s, low 30s. That's why I said how cold is it?
Yeah, it's been in the 40s here.
What, at night?
40s. I don't care when. It's cold. It's cold. Shoot.
Oh, it's cold.
It really is in the morning, actually, because y'all know in the morning I walk to work. So in the morning around like 6 a.m., 6:30, it's cold.
Yeah, but it warms up.
Enough about my boring, dry winter here in DC.
No, I mean, it's interesting because now we really know why Star needs a warm buddy. You've mentioned that a few times that you need like a warm buddy.
I need a cuddly, waddly, big-headed bear to warm me up. Woo.
So you're still searching for that warm buddy.
I don't think
I can't help you.
She wants a mirror version of DJ Rollum. That's what she wants. That
what you
size.
Say? DJ Rollum, say it again. What you say?
You want that mirror version. The mirror version of DJ Rollum. That's what you want.
Sean, he said the mirror, like cocky is a...
But I'm gonna tell you like,
because I'm that size that you like. You want the big guy that just holds you and keep you warm and everything. There's nothing is hitting that coldness at all.
I agree. I 100%. That's what I need in my life. If you out there, hit me up at She Talk Atlanta on Instagram. DM me and let me know that you are the mirror version of DJ Rollum.
There you go. Yeah.
And I will respond accordingly. Yes.
She sounded very, very desperate just a second ago. Very desperate.
You tried it, Sean.
I'm just saying. It gets colder and colder, and when it gets colder, you get desperate. That's how it is.
I don't think I sounded desperate. I think I just put it out there and let them know that, if you meet the criteria, I might just reply.
Hey, there you go. There go your ad, gentlemen. There you go. Yeah, there go your ad. Hit her up at She Talk Atlanta. She need that.
Remember, you gotta be the mirror version of me. You gotta be the mirror version of me.
The mirror version of DJ Rollum. So she needs one between the months of late November all the way up to late March, because it's probably going to still be a little bit cold in early March, mid-March. So yeah, between late November and late March of 2022.
I ain't messing with y'all.
Yep.
All right. And I need a warm buddy too, by the way.
Oh,
still,
really, Sean?
Yeah.
After you call me desperate? Now you need a warm buddy?
Wait, listen. I am not desperate.
You're not desperate.
I was last year.
Sharif, no, I need her to, what you say, sweetheart? Because he sounded a little desperate, don't he?
Sounded a little pinch of desperate. You was
He is not desperate, okay? He presented what he would like. Star did.
I said I was a little bit desperate last year, but not this year. I was a little bit.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little desperation sometimes. It keeps that blood pumping.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess. Yeah. But anywho, let's talk about my weekend. Actually, we'll get into a little bit of what happened to me over the weekend. But I had the opportunity to go to a Hawks game. So it was the Hawks versus the Magic. And
Orlando Magic.
The Orlando, okay, yeah, DJ Ron wanted to put some stank on that. Orlando Magic. We know that. Come on now. Yeah. Orlando Magic. Happy DJ Rollum? Put some stank
Orlando. Down at Disney World.
Really?
We get it, Rollum. We get it.
Yeah. Supposed to be happy glory down there. That's his magic. The magic, they think they're magic because we got the Magic City up here. So they think they're magic.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming, baby.
I'll roll them in a minute.
But
I bet you, all the kids to Disneyland.
But I bet you the players from the Hawks, from the Atlanta Hawks, went to Magic City after they won against the Orlando Magic. So yeah, look, it's kind of looking a little bit promising for the Atlanta Hawks. You know, maybe the World Series for the Atlanta Braves kind of inspired them just a little bit. But let me tell you all about my extraordinary experience at the Hawks game on Monday. Me and shout out to Michelle Dawes-Burt, the news reporter for the morning show, for the Beat Break Morning Show, also of Real Chicks Rock. I invited her and her son to come out with me to the Hawks game, and we got VIP seats. Yes.
What?
We got the VIP treatment, ladies and gentlemen. My first time being in VIP. Native of Atlanta, went to dozens of Hawks games, went to multiple Braves games, went to multiple Falcons games, and most of the time ended up in the nosebleed section. If it wasn't the nosebleed section, it was the lower level.
Facts.
Yeah. But this time around, your boy, along with Michelle Dawes-Burt, we were up there in VIP.
I know that's right.
Bougie as hell.
Bougie.
Yeah, bad and bougie.
Bad and bougie.
What that food was like, that's all I want.
I will say, because I saw the look that Sheriff Fat just made. I will say that the food was bougie.
Really?
It was bougie. And what I mean, if all my people know what I'm talking about, it's not like the food that you get from the stands. I was hoping that we would go up in there would be some pizza, some burgers, all that good stuff. But they served your boy and Michelle some salad, some vegetables, a little bit of carrots. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Where's the real food at?
You had cocktail shrimp.
You went the healthy VIP. I mean, promoting health, eating salad and carrots and celery sticks. No meat, huh? What are you trying to say? No vegan VIP or something like that?
They're trying to keep them healthy so they can keep coming back. Now, if you eat too bad, you're gonna die. They want you healthy so you can keep buying them.
Kill the people in the lower deck and whatnot, and keep the people in the higher deck with the healthy food. Oh, okay.
Well, since you put it like that, DJ Roland, thank you. But we had a great time. Otherwise, we had beverages. We had a good time watching everybody in the stands and in their seats and stuff like that. I felt like I was not dressed. And this is how kind of bougie I am, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever I'm in a VIP environment, I felt like I was a little bit out of place. I had on my Atlanta hoodie because I had to represent on the home turf for the Atlanta Hawks. But there were some important people in VIP that were dressed down in suits and what have you. I should have wore my Armani suit. I should have. Well, there were a few people that were not dressed down.
So you should have probably had an Atlanta shirt with button down wise, right?
Man, look, I should have had on suit, dress pants, maybe like a dress vest, tie. Oh man, my
sports jacket, man. You probably would have been fine. You had a sports jacket on,
a blazer or something.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody else had like a hoodie or like something kind of dressed down in there?
There were a few people up in VIP that dressed down or what have you. But I'm saying for me, because I did see a few people, very important people. That's what VIP stand for, very important people, right?
You are important.
I am, but Rolla, like I am a public figure. Sean Garvey is a public figure. And so as a public figure, when you get seats like those, when you are in that environment, you got to play the role. You got to dress the role, baby.
All right. I got to say this. Everybody know who Russell Simmons is, right?
Okay. Not Richard Simmons, but Russell Simmons.
No, yeah, right. Russell. Owner of Def Jam Records and whatnot. Okay. And this is a long time ago, but it's still relevant. Okay. The man only has 2 suits. And the only time he wore those suits is in a corporate meeting. Everywhere else he goes, no matter where he goes, he has his t-shirt, jeans, and sneakers. Okay. So he is high caliber. Everybody know who he is, all that stuff. So Sean Garvey, not saying you wouldn't wear the appropriate, but hey, you were at a Hawks game, you were relaxed, it's at night, and it's not during the day, you're hanging out, having a good time. You ain't got time for that. It wasn't like you there for a business meeting. This is not like, meeting time. You having a good time looking at the game and we won. So,
I mean, of course, we still had a great time. Yeah. But I have this thing where you never know who you're going to bump into when you are in certain environments.
True. That's why you have your business cards. You present yourself.
Yeah,
because you may wear certain things does not mean you act a certain way. So, I know you acted appropriate. You ain't act all hood.
Oh, no. I don't do that on a Monday night. I do that on a Saturday night.
Oh, okay. All right. See. Saturdays for that. Okay, for the hood. Okay.
Yeah, put up for my hood. Exactly that part. Yeah, man. So shout outs to Michelle Dosberg and her son for coming with me. It was a great experience. She never been in VIP before either. She never been in VIP, so that was a very great experience. And yeah, what topped it off on that night was the Hawks winning, and winning. I keep emphasizing winning.
Yeah, won.
Yeah, saw Trey Young on the tube there. Oh, before I forget, shouts to Michelle once again, because she took a video of a male and a female. It was a couple that went out to the game, and they were on the Jumbotron. We didn't expect any surprises. But guess what happened, ladies and gentlemen?
Propose.
Exactly.
What?
Someone said yes during the game.
Who you proposed to?
He proposed to his soon-to-be fiance, who is now his fiance.
Fiance,
But
yeah.
soon, yeah. And she said yes. It was all over the Jumbotron. Everybody, the crowd was screaming. Yeah.
I couldn't have done it.
I make sure
I
to
love
post that
telling you,
online.
I couldn't do it out like that.
Why not?
Well, sometimes for certain folks, if you know your mate and whatnot, you know, sometimes you don't need a big audience to do certain things like that.
Oh, I get.
And that's why I wouldn't do anything like that. If I had to do it over again, it'll probably be less than 20 folks that would see me do it.
How did you do it before? Did more than 20 people see you?
One. One person saw it.
Okay.
I would do it. I would do it in front of millions of people. I would do it.
You would?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, what about you, Sheriff? If your man proposed to you in a environment where there's thousands and thousands of people, how would that make you feel?
It would make me feel a bit uncomfortable. I'm a very private person, so
Thank
something
you.
like that would have to be done with like host family and friends. Not a lot of people. I'm private when it comes to stuff like that.
There you go.
It would make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think we have
Really?
strangers. Yeah, strangers be touching you. Oh, congratulations! And touching you on your shoulder, trying to give you hugs, and I'm like, I don't know you. Can you back up, please? How long have you guys been dating? Oh, what happened? Oh, can I see the ring? And I was like, I don't know you.
That could be a lot. Yeah.
Exactly.
I get that.
Especially if you spent that money on that rock and you out in public and somebody looking, and when you least expect it, man. Nah.
What would be really uncomfortable is if Sheriff had told her husband or her man, no, I can't.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that facial
Imagine if
expression.
that happened in front of thousands and thousands of people.
That would be
Millions.
embarrassing. Yeah.
That would be really uncomfortable.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind somebody proposing to me in front of millions.
So me and Star, we on one side of the track, and DJ Roland and Sheriff on the opposite.
Show the world.
If you really, really love that person. But I do understand some people are okay and comfortable with doing it in private. Me, I'm all out in the open with it.
You would.
Yeah.
I would, yeah.
You would. So let's say in 3 or 4 years, you're dating somebody, and you and I and her, and so me and Tanya and you and whoever you've been dating and whatnot, and we at the VIP section of the Hawks game and whatnot.
VIP.
And you going to whispering like, all right, Roland, I'm about to do it. He going to get down on one knee and go and propose in the VIP section, and you on a Tron and everything, and everybody looking at you.
Right.
And say those words. And what are those words, Sean?
Will you marry me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Because you know the camera looking at her, you know, they ain't just looking at you.
That's true.
No,
You done the work.
Got it straight on her. Actually, after that, will you marry me? They gonna
Zoom in.
Right. That camera gonna be right on her.
Oh man.
Oh
You want
man.
to see every facial expression. So
I hope-
everybody in
I
that
hope
arena
she
can
doesn't
see
turn- I hope she doesn't turn the situation into a meme. That's all I can say.
it.
All right.
Don't turn the situation into a meme, please. Do not.
Oh gosh.
Because that's going international.
Yeah. Yeah.
But y'all did make a good point that if you know your partner, you know what they'll be comfortable with. And you
Exactly.
probably had those conversations several times about your style of a wedding or how you want it done. Like women, we throw hints like what we want, you know. So yeah, your mate would know, you know, like know what type of personality that you have. And if you are a conservative person, they know like, okay, that ain't gonna work, you know, or somebody that's more spontaneous and, you know, like wanting to get out and mingle and loves people, they might be more receptive to like millions of people seeing a proposal, you know. So it just depends.
Yep. Because I remember me and Tanya discussed about a wedding, and it was over a year before I proposed, and we discussed it, and I just kept in mind what we discussed.
I know that's right.
So that's a big thing. You got to know your mate and whatnot. So doing certain things, you know, you have to be very aware so you won't feel embarrassed later on.
Well, my mate, I just want you to know that you can propose to me in front of millions.
And millions.
You don't bring out the big ring, bring the little ring out because I don't want nobody to see.
Wait a minute, you said bring the little one out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, you mean the nail size? The nail
yes,
size.
that's right. And then I'm a spot like that. Because
you gonna spot that little nail?
Snatch nothing off my hand while we trying to leave out the game. Bring that little one out.
That's what they.
Little spark, just a little spark.
It's a little spark.
And give me that big one.
JC Penney, Walmart sparkle.
Doors. Yeah.
Right.
JC Penney, Walmart.
That's fine. I don't care what nobody think. Long as my man was brave enough to propose to me in front of the world, that's all that matters to me. Okay.
So when it comes to ring size, do not matter.
I never said that.
No,
I said
that's not what she said.
One out.
That's not what she said. No. That's not what I said. That's not what she said.
That's what they did, right? You see how he tried to switch that up.
Yeah.
No, what was it? I just want you to clarify to our listeners and viewers. Size don't really matter when it comes to rings, right? We're talking about rings.
That's not what my sister said. That's not what my sister
Sean.
say that.
You know dang on well I did not say that.
I said JC Penney, Walmart. You said you were cool with that.
I said I'm fine with that in front of
proposal. Yeah.
But that
No. I said I'm talking about the ring. That's what Sean got. Walmart, JC Penney. Is there Sears still going on? Sears online?
See how men don't listen. Now
they don't listen.
They ain't listening to nothing we say. It's okay.
Yes, we are.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Just keep on going.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey,
now y'all quiet. Now y'all quiet.
See us online, y'all, for Miss Starkey.
The Big Break Morning Show, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we got a lot of great stuff in store for you all this morning. We got our special guest co-host, Sheriff Fat Mohammed, in the building, recapping the world premiere of her new movie, Stuck in Between, that took place over the weekend. So we're going to talk about that. And we're going to also recap my appearance at Dominique Chantal's event for her book party, or book release party, I should say, Let Love Be Your Guide. And also, as we always do, ladies and gentlemen, we got the fake news and not fake news, Sean Garvey's mic drop rants, DJ Rollo and Quick Sports Report, and of course, the trending report by our very own Star Kels. And we also have a special guest a little bit later on in the program on the Beat Break Morning Show. And DJ Bowling got the caffeine and energy drink mix. All right. So, Sheriff Fat Mohammed, back on the Beat Break Morning Show. We had you on a couple of weeks ago, and you was talking about the new movie, of course, Stuck in Between. And I had a great time watching it by way of phone. I was watching it while I was driving. I was watching it while I was walking. I was watching it while I was running my errands. I had so much going on during that entire day, that Saturday. But I'm gonna let you have the floor. And just a recap for those that didn't tune in to the last episode of the morning show, let the people know a little bit about what the movie was all about.
Okay. Well, thank you again for having me, Sean. The movie is about a African American or Nigerian American who was born in the United States, but her parents are from West Africa. She's trying to discover her own cultural roots in the sense where just because her parents are African, that doesn't mean that she doesn't experience the Black experience here. She's also stuck in between her boyfriend and a coworker that she happens to kind of, I don't necessarily say fall in love with, but kind of falls in like with. And then she's stuck in between pursuing her goals or her dreams and paying the bills. So in essence, in a nutshell, that's what my film Stuck in Between. And it's loosely based off of real life experiences.
Of course.
The work part. And the cultural part.
Yep. Now, there were a few technical difficulties in the beginning, especially when you are doing a premiere like that by way of virtual. So I can definitely understand that there were some glitches that needed to be worked out. But few minutes into the movie, of course, it opens up with the characters involved in what appears to be like in a lounge or in a cafe, something like that. Yeah. But what I really was impressed by was the cinematography of the movie, and do you want to go ahead and give any credits, any shout outs to the production crew, the team behind the project that made it all happen?
Well, I definitely have to give first and foremost shout out to my cast. Like my cast, they're legit actors, actresses. Like you probably see them on TV. You will see them on more shows, including my own projects and their own projects like Netflix and TV1 and stuff like that. Like I'm talking about legit actors. My crew, I have to give a lot of shout out to my crew, especially my younger sister. Her name is Fat Mohammed. My brother, my editor, her name is Carol Williams. She went in and handled business with the editing because my first editor dropped the ball. So my film was completed in 2019, but 2020 was such a disastrous year. Yeah, it was very disastrous. And my first editor in 2020 just didn't meet the mark, so I had to spend more money and get another editor, and she came in and just really stepped it up.
She knocked it out of the park.
She really did. Given what I had before, and there was like missing scenes,
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's not on my behalf, but on the person who
right
supposed to capture these things. I'm asking you as a director, okay, give me the shot where we're in the da-da-da-da-da-da. And, produce that. Okay.
So do you think the second time around it was better? Like, even, because sometimes that first time around you have that vibe, that feeling and stuff, and you want to capture it, but maybe it wasn't meant for that part. The second
maybe
time
it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. But nonetheless, I'm still very thankful because like I said, this is my very first film project. I didn't have a huge budget, but I did what I could with what I had. We were where I was planning, and like I said, and it's so funny because when we were on set, we were like a family. We were like a family. My cast, my crew trusted me as the director, and I'm just so indebted to them for trusting me. and allowing me to bring my vision to fruition.
I love it.
And can I say something? Because I've known Sheriff Fat for a few years, and I brought her on to the platform to be the news anchor, the news reporter for the morning show, as well as for the station. I never thought in the years that I known Sheriff Fat to be a very amazing actress. Like, she played the hell out of that role when she was in that film. Like, I honestly did not even recognize that it was Sheriff Fat.
Wow. That's
She's a
Well, this is so funny because I actually studied theater when I was in high school. I studied theater for 4 years. I was in the magnet program, and I studied acting. And I could have chose to continue doing acting, but the type of person that I am, I don't like to just be cornered in one thing. So I studied acting, and then like by junior year, I was like, I kind of want to do technical theater. Technical theater is like the lights, building sets, stage managing, and stuff like that. So I did 2 years of technical theater and 2 years of acting, and I kind of lost touch with acting, like in my 20s. And by the time I was 30, I felt like I was missing something. I was just trying to figure out who I was, trying to figure out myself. And I wasn't trying to be like an actress per se, you know. I was just like, let me take some classes, you know, let me get back in my acting classes. I was doing voiceover work in Houston already. So I'm like, okay, let me do some voiceover acting classes, just to, I don't know, I like it because I want to do it. So it's a lot of things you don't know about me, Sean.
But that's one of the reasons why we brought you on the morning show. Because we got to get into our conversation piece in just a little bit to talk about our ancestral lineage. Because I think that plays a very important role in the film. And I've been like on this journey ever since I found out a little bit of who I am and my identity, that I have grown as a person. And you just find it to be very valuable to learn so much about yourself than anything else. You know what I mean? Like all the other stuff, materialistic things and things that don't matter in the world or what have you, nothing cannot compare to your self identity and knowing where you originally came from. I think that's very valuable. So yeah, I'm very proud of you. The entire morning show crew is very proud of you for doing that. And also another thing too, looking at the movie, because I'm definitely going to see it again. I definitely want to see it again, and we're going to push it out there even more for more and more viewers and audience members to check out the movie when it's actually released to the entire public. I can see it being a TV series. I can see it going from a movie to a TV series.
That was my goal. That's why I kind of, the ending is kind of open ended because I do want to do a limited series. I want to do a limited series. So
I love it.
Hey man, everybody's doing it. Hey, you know the show Dear White People, that was adopted from a movie.
Yeah. That's
so
true.
You know, everybody's doing it. So the sky is limit for Sheriff Fat Mohammed. So we're very proud of you. We're definitely looking forward to the movie being released to all audience members, to all viewers, especially the ones that didn't get a chance to see it over the weekend, didn't get a chance to see it on Saturday. Yes. But let the people know, like Star was anticipating on seeing it on Saturday, but couldn't make it.
It's all good, sis. It's all good. But for me, I've entered some film festivals with my film. So after that, I think the last sometime or summer, I can't remember. But after that, I'm going to try to make it available to various free platforms.
Well, I'm going to contact you so I can get my VIP watch. I am paying.
I hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
I got you.
Got you.
Funny.
Got you. All right. Okay. And also what happened over the weekend too, Shout out to Dominique Chantal, who released a new book entitled Let Love Be Your Guide Volume 1. I'm going to show it up. I'm going to post it right here in this video that we're doing right now. And it's a 30-day. Man, I'm telling you, it was a very hectic day. Look, that Saturday, I was at a table read for the project that I'm working on, unemployment check. And then after that, I went to Decatur, Stone Mountain, take care of some business affairs. And then I got on the phone because I want to make sure that I check out Sheriff Fat Mohammed new movie, Stuck in Between. And while I was doing that, I was driving, looking at the movie, kind of on and off, because I want to make sure that I'm paying attention on the road so that I won't get into no accident, because you know the traffic and the car accidents in ATL is very, very real. So a brother like myself didn't want to get caught up in that. And then next thing I knew, I'm at Dominique Chantal's event for the book release of Let Love Be Your Guide. And I actually came on time, DJ Roland, because the event was supposed to start at 5 p.m. It did not start until after 8 p.m.
Whoa.
Now,
talking
Sean,
about CP time.
Now, why are you gonna say that out loud? Now you promoting her, but
What?
you say that out loud like that. A whole 3 hours later, like that. Now,
what? Well, man, I mean, it was a grace period. It was a grace period between 5 to 8
That's
p.m.
one hell of a grace. Grace.
It was a fall from grace.
I cannot. I just can't.
But see, that's a good thing, though. That's a good thing for those people that show up to events late. You know, you got to start thinking outside the box. Like, if I'm gonna put together an event and I tell people, okay, the event gonna start at 8 p.m. The next thing I know, it's 8:30, it's 9 p.m. Ain't nobody here yet.
You and I have been to events like that before.
So you think they lied about the time to get people to be on time?
That's the strategy nowadays.
That's true.
Me and Sean been to many, many events over the years. We got there on time, but the event did not start to maybe about an hour later.
Like my house.
I understand the mingling time, but the event was basically to mingle, but you were mingling before you really mingle.
How late was I for my housewarming though? Like it wasn't that bad, was it?
Now see, we showed up on time. We showed up on time.
Yeah. The two of us came on time. And your other guests.
Break period wasn't no 3 hours.
No, it wasn't no 3 hours, but it was a long ass time. Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
We waited an hour. We waited an hour and a half to get the food too. Damn.
What?
Mm-hmm.
But it was like
now. See, you gonna do me like that?
Like I said, I ain't gonna say nothing else. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Later.
I would say go ahead, but I ain't saying nothing. Cause Star know where I can go, but I ain't going.
You better not go.
I ain't going.
Y'all ate good. Look, the drinks was good. The foods was good. Y'all better not play with me. I was
Speaking of food, but I know the food good.
DJ Roland, don't play with me. DJ Roland made the steak, right? And them steaks was good, right? Everybody loved your steak. And
That's
then
right.
you burnt up the second batch.
Look, that ain't my fault because that batch came too daggone late and there was no light. Okay, so don't blame me on that. And then them things were thin. Your friend had seasoned everything on them thin meats. I'm like, good Lord. You could have microwaved them things, man, it'd be fine.
So what? And you telling the truth. You could have microwaved.
I mean, no. Go grill, man, microwave grill. Get a George Foreman, or George Foreman would have burnt them too. I mean.
They were thin sliced, though. I ain't even gonna front on that. They were, but they turned out to be jerky. So some of the guys end up eating it, and they said it tastes like a jerky. And I was like, oh.
Well, the person who seasoned it, hey, that's all I can say. Because I saw some pineapple on that seasoning.
They like the jerky flavor of it. So
Okay.
maybe the season did do good with burnt steak.
Oh
Thanks to
my
DJ
goodness. Oh my goodness. Woo! Woo! Oh my goodness. It's winter time, ladies and gentlemen. So we ain't gotta worry about no steaks on the grill, no barbecuing for at least the next few months. So
Right.
yeah, it's gonna be all microwave between now and April.
Oh my God.
He said all microwave.
It's gonna be all microwavable.
Nuki.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to say something about that microwavable. I don't like it. Women are microwaving rice for dinner, okay? And I don't like the microwavable. I don't like the Minute Maid rices, Minute Maid broccolis, and people ain't cooking
You
no
said
more. I
Minute
don't like
Maid.
that.
Not
Wait,
Minute rice.
Minute
Maid.
It's Insta broccoli, Insta rice, Insta. I have never seen
Instacart.
Insta. Like, no,
Instacart.
No. Insta. For real. I do not promote that. Don't promote that on this show because these women are out here making a whole meal in the microwave.
And cakes too.
Well, you
They're
said
making cakes in the
Instacart too.
microwave.
I'm like, okay.
Look, no, what you said?
They're making cakes in the microwave too.
Eggs. Eggs. I seen somebody make eggs in the microwave. I said, hold on. I remember not being able to put eggs in the microwave or they explode. People perfected how to make eggs in the microwave. I'm judging you.
That sounds like something that Wanda Smith would do.
Only when her husband's not around.
Shout out to Wanda Smith, my man.
Yeah, she's all good. She's all
good.
good.
You know, you said you cook broccoli, so you know, I'm just saying.
And no microwave.
Oh my goodness! But yo,
you heard it here first. Starkels. You better not microwave nothing. Either get it from McDonald's or know how to cook.
Really? Not McDonald's either. We need to have a whole segment about cooking and do proper stuff in relationships. And microwave food, the whole relationship is not cool. But we're not gonna talk about that right now.
Okay.
Y'all gonna get me fired.
I would love to be on that one. I would love to be on that. And I'm gonna Instacart everything that I do.
Goodness. All right. Woo. But yeah, shout outs to everyone that attended the book release party for Dominique Chantal. I'm sorry. I gotta get my bad.
Hey.
Okay. Drinking some Heineken this morning. Shout out to Dominique Chantal, everybody that attended, Dominique Chantal, the business owners, people that were out there for support, even the woman behind the table, I forgot her name. We got to do business, but she was selling shea butter, oils at the table, you know, want to make sure that people smell good after they leave and what have you. I happen to get my sample of the shea butter. So shout outs to her and shout outs to the painter that was out there. Man, I had a great time. I had a very amazing, great day. The music? Yeah. The music was cool. The music was cool. You asked that question for a reason, DJ Roland. Why?
I want to know how the DJ was.
You want to know if the DJ was there, and if he was there, or if it was a male or female DJ. You wondering if that DJ was whack, huh?
Yeah, always got to know that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, hey, that's what I do. Even the events we went to, I want to check out the DJ. I'm like, okay, all right. Yeah, you doing it. I like that. I always do that. I've been doing that for years. Always.
I do the same thing, and I ain't no DJ, but I like some good music and good vibes. So if it ain't good music and good vibes, then I automatically just know the DJ sucks.
Damn.
And believe me, I've been to, I haven't been to all the events and stuff, but people have been to events and said, man, I wish you were there, DJ Roland. You would have done so much better.
Well, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Hey man, I say it's just like a relationship, basically. Like, yeah, man, like damn, he can't put it down like you can. I'm like, baby, I know.
There
Oh,
you
know.
go. There you go.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Hey. All right. What time is it? It's time for some it's time for some fake news or not fake news, ladies and gentlemen. Let me play this sweeper real quick. Fake news or not fake news right here on the Beat Break Morning Show.
You wilding out, Sean.
All right, the fake news, not fake news segment. We do this each and every week right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. And so for those that don't know, the fake news and not fake news is basically where I give you all news stories and you have to tell me whether the story is real or fake. And I know some of you all be like, man, where do you come up with these stories, Sean Garvey? They just get handed to me. What you want me to do? And some of them are funny as hell. So that's what it is. They are. Okay, so let's get into some fake news and not fake news. Let me turn the volume down. I'm sorry, we still having some technical difficulties. Difficulties that we're trying to work out here. Okay, that's a little bit better.
And
all right,
just,
fake news.
I want to put out there, I am the reigning champion between me and DJ Roland.
You're the queen.
Boom.
Okay.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
want you to win, though. I want you to at least beat me. Dang, come on, man. One time.
Sound like she testing your manhood, DJ Roland.
Oh,
I mean, she is kicking your ass, though.
I want to go there. Never.
She is kicking your ass, though, when it comes to this fake news and not fake news.
All right. Okay.
All right, here we go. Okay, so everyone in the room knows who Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene is, right?
Yeah, that fool.
Okay.
Yeah.
That fool. Okay, so she recently said that she accumulated $1 million in house mask fines and is not vaccinated. Fake news, not fake news.
Hold on. She accumulated what?
$1 million in house mask fines and is not vaccinated. Fake news or not fake news?
That just sounds, I don't even understand.
Get it either.
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Okay. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene said she accumulated $1 million in house mask fines and is not vaccinated. Is the story fake or not fake?
It's fake. Weird ass. I'm
not fake.
Okay, DJ Rome said not fake, and Star says
fake.
Fake. Okay. Well, actually, it is fake. She did not accumulate $1 million, but she did, however, accumulated $63,000 in house mask fines and is not vaccinated.
God, dog.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about the first part, but I knew about the second part. And she brags on it too.
Like,
she's very vocal. She's very vocal. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. So she said to The Hill that I'm up to $63,000. $63,000. While not wearing a mask, and confirmed that the fines are automatically, she says, quote, deducted out of my check. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope she loses in the election next year.
For real. And first of all, I need my tuition paid. So if you just gonna waste your coin like that, waste it on my tuition, on my student loans.
Me
Pay
too.
for my student loans.
Me too.
What? Crazy.
Yeah, man. That's what it is. Yep. She also goes on to say that I'm not vaccinated either, and I won't be getting vaccinated, and that's my own personal choice. I support people that want the vaccine. If anybody wanted one, I would drive them to go get one because I support people's freedom to make their own decision. But I do not want to get the vaccine myself, and I don't want to wear a mask. It's not changing anything, end quote. So there you go.
I'm not gonna argue with that part. I mean, you free to do whatever you want to do, but kind of like, let's not make a mockery out of it. And then we got starving kids here in the hood near you. And you sitting here talking about, oh, find me for the, come on, man.
What did I say she was in the beginning when he was Sean was introducing her? She's a what?
Non-fact.
No, yeah, that too.
I'm not calling anybody names. I'm saying whether you agree or disagree with their politics, I'm not calling anybody's name.
Chill, fool. Come after me. Come after
Right,
me.
because this is you. She said it herself. This is a free country, and we are free to do whatever we want. So I'm free to say what I just said.
There you go.
No take back.
Fool.
All right. Anyway. Okay, all right. In other fake news, not fake news. Okay. Tyler Perry makes his pitch to be the next James Bond. Fake news or not fake news?
That's definitely fake. Yeah.
Damn. What do you think, Sheriff Fat? Fake news or not fake news?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, he does act, so I think it's fake. I think it's fake.
You think it's fake? Okay. What about you, Sheriff Fat?
Sheriff Fat already spoke.
You
She
mean?
said it.
Yeah, she said it.
She said.
So
Did you mean Star?
Tyler Perry makes his pitch to be the next James Bond.
So Star, what do you think?
Not fake.
Not fake? I mean, he did play the hell out of Alex Cross. You know, he
did
a pretty good job, you know. All right. Well, this story is fake.
Thank you.
It's not Tyler Perry. It's actually Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
You know that's my dude. That's my dude. I support.
Ooh, man.
I like that.
And he outbid Idris Elba and whatnot. And I'm like, woo, because they wanted him to do it.
I like that.
He's trying to take all the action movie roles.
God dang. I mean, he can rap.
Rap game. He in the acting, he in the wrestling. That's
He's gonna be the
dude.
biggest James Bond ever. A 6'5", 6'6", 270-something pound, pure muscle man, James Bond.
Pure fine. Okay, because that's what I like.
I mean,
Wait,
God.
He all fine. Oh, The Rock.
Oh,
I mean, most of the James Bonds were considered in their 40s, 50s anyway. So he fits the age range. I'm just looking at his size.
I want to see his big
most
behind.
James Bonds were slender.
Roll around.
They were always slender. They were never bulk.
But you know he'll lose weight. He lost weight for a
Nah,
second.
he ain't gonna lose all that muscle, man. Not like that. No.
He can lose the weight.
He can lose it, but he ain't gonna lose all that. No, because he got the other business dealing with.
Though, but he can slim that thing down. He's still gonna be fine either way, man.
I know, but he ain't gonna be that small. Vin Diesel's smaller than him, and you know, they ain't gonna get Vin Diesel. So
Vin Diesel's an illusion. He ain't even that big.
He's an illusion.
illusion.
He's not even that big and proud. I'm like, dang.
I was just comparing the size.
Damn.
I was comparing the size.
Damn.
Okay, I'm just saying.
All right. Okay, well, we shall see who's going to be the next Bond. There's been rumors that one of the actresses in the film, in the last James Bond film, will be James Bond or will replace James Bond. And then there, of course, there's been talks about Idris Elba playing James Bond for the longest. I don't think we're never going to see that. But, you know, hey, it's wishful thinking. Mm-hmm. Okay, on to the last story in your fake news, not fake news. The LA Staples Center will be given a new name which would be called Crypto.com Arena. Fake news or not fake news?
What? The
LA Staples Center will be given a new name, and it will be called Crypto.com Arena.
Not
Fake news, not fake. Not fake news. Star says not fake news.
I don't
Not
think
fake?
it's fake. No, not
You don't think it's fake? Okay. Well, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, it is not fake.
Crypto.com popping right now.
I'm telling you, we talked about it last week. With
How
one of
many
your
of y'all keep
rappers.
getting requests on IG to be to have a crypto or Bitcoin to come and be your friend? I get that constantly all day long.
Hold on, a crypto or a Bitcoin request?
Both. Forex, all that. Every single day. I'm a manager of this, and now I'm like, okay, yeah, why don't you go ahead and do this? I'm like, for what? You can make some money. I'm not interested. Why not? I just said I'm not interested. Why you asking?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But if I decide to go that route, I already know who to go to. And I've been knowing her for years. Sean knows who I'm talking about. So hey.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Tell you,
leave him
the
alone.
Crypto.com Arena. I know that may sound like they're doing too much by renaming the arena. I mean, think about it. In Atlanta, we have the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We have State Farm Arena. We have Truist Park. I'm telling you, next up is going to be called Amazon Stadium. Somewhere.
That's going to be somewhere like out west somewhere.
Yeah.
Because of the headquarters. So that, I can see that happen.
Elon Musk Stadium.
What?
No.
Elon Musk Stadium.
No.
I promise you, in the year 2080, maybe sooner than that,
I don't like it.
there will be a stadium called Elon Musk Stadium. I promise you that.
Don't manifest destiny. Don't manifest destiny.
I don't understand why they have
What's that electric car? Tesla?
the
I can see a Tesla stadium before that.
Now
Tesla Stadium.
I can see it being Tesla Stadium.
Yes, Tesla, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, these names, these people got this money and all this stuff, man. I mean, Amazon and Tesla are probably the next big name stadium. Crypto.com, I don't think it's going to last because who wants to say crypto.com? Why can't you just say crypt?
Well, crypto.com is the actual entity itself. So
yeah, it is, but do you want to say that? I mean, then other companies going to say
that a million
like
times.
Google.com or something like that coming out.
I'll say it a million times. If you give me multi-million dollars and you sponsor my stadium, yeah, crypto.com, I will make it a normal stadium.
Listen, really quick. This is going to be kind of a slippery slope when you say Crypto.com Arena in LA.
Yep.
You know why, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
You know why?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a certain organization out there on the West Coast in LA.
Woo!
Hey, think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Crypto.com.
It's going to bring people together. They're going to be in there buying tickets, going to the game.
Man.
Feeling proud to have their name on the stadium.
They're going to make Snoop the ambassador.
Nephew.
Everybody going to be doing the Crip Rock in the studio, in the stadium, I mean. You know, call it Crypto.com Arena. Let's do the Crip Rock. It's going to be a...
I'm telling you, that's why I said Snoop is going to be the ambassador. They're going to say, if Drake can be up here in Toronto, why can't we have Snoop? That's what they're going to do.
Well, you know what? That's probably why Dr. Dre, Snoop, and everybody else going to be performing during the halftime special at the Super Bowl. It's coming. They already showing us the signs.
Right.
They're already showing us the signs. But hey, look, really quick before we move on to other things, Sheriff Fat Mohammed got to go. But Sheriff Fat Mohammed got to go. I wanted her to stay on because I wanted to touch on something very, very important later on in the show. But since she's on here, I have a confession. I had to turn the beat down for one moment. Okay. So Sheriff Fat is of Nigerian descent. Did you say X?
I said facts.
Facts.
Oh, facts. I thought you said
technical
like
difficulties.
Okay. So I wanted to reveal to everyone listening to the Beat Break Morning Show, because this is why I had to drop a beat for a minute there. So, of course, a couple of months ago, I released some very important information about my lineage, right?
Mhm.
And according to my DNA results, I am 47.5% Nigerian. And I'm also 13.8% Kenyan, as well as 11.5% Sierra Leone, 9.7% West African. And then if we take it over to the European side, I am 12.4% Scandinavian, 1.4% Irish, Scottish, Welsh, and 0.9% Jewish.
So you
I'm
ain't
also
black.
You hear that last
Where's the
part about
sound
that
effect? Where's the
Jewish?
sound effect? Where's the sound effect?
I'm just kidding. Wow, that's crazy.
How much percentage in Jewish?
I am
All right.
0.9%
Oh, 0.9%.
Jewish.
Okay.
So I'm a mixture of everything.
You are
Yeah,
Yeah.
the world. The world.
in the world, Craig.
The globe. But I think, and this is the confession part, I think that Sheriff Fat could possibly be my cousin.
What?
I think she could be my cousin.
How?
Wow.
Maybe not my sister, but my cousin.
Well,
Okay.
possible.
I know it's like,
You might be
It's
taking it
possible.
too far. He's excited. I see.
He's excited. He's excited. He's excited.
And
I'm
he's trying
excited
to have
I
him.
said might be.
Let me tell you, he's trying to get him a famous producer on his side. That's my cousin. Yeah, she got all them grams. You know
That's
what
my fam. That's my real fam.
right here.
You related my blood.
Ancestry. Oh, that's my cousin.
Oh God, that was too funny.
But
I
no,
mean,
I
it's
really do think
possible.
she might be my cousin. I mean, we were both from Atlanta.
Well, I
We're
was
both
born
from Atlanta.
somewhere else.
You was born somewhere else.
Yeah, I was
They're
raised.
learning some new
South.
stuff about you. I'm
I
really
know.
learning some new stuff.
Where were
Yeah.
you born, Sheriff Fat?
I was born in New Orleans. New Orleans.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. You know what? It's coming to me now. I do remember you said something about New Orleans.
Yes, that's why I was
Okay.
born.
Is it coming to you that y'all are not?
You need to look. It's still possible.
Oh, anything's possible. But
Exactly.
with that, here's the thing. You say that you're Nigerian. You know they have the Zen tribes
Right.
that is called Nigeria. So you could possibly be from the Igbo tribe. And let me stop saying tribe. I honestly don't like the term tribe, but the Igbo nationality. Or you could be from the Yoruba nationality, which is where I'm from. They have the Kwaibom nationality. There's so many various nationalities. But it's still a possibility. It's still a possibility.
Yeah. Yeah. Still a possibility. Still, you know.
He ain't giving up, baby.
He said that
Hey, look,
possibility.
listen, I get, hey, listen, the service that I signed up for to get my results, I get emails all the time from them about my results and about who I'm connected to, this, that, and it's just so interesting. Like the person I might be sitting in front of on a bus or on a plane or at a grocery store and I'm walking past them, they could literally be some form of family member or next to kin to me, and I wouldn't even know it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah. So I just wanted to share that with my listeners, of course, because that's something that we wanted to touch on the show. We don't talk too much about our ancestral lineage on the morning show, but I just thought I had to get that off my chest because I've been knowing Sheriff Fat for years now. And it's like every time I look at her, I'm like, you know, she could be my sister. She could be my cousin. I gotta be on your show. So Stuck in Between, I'm already putting it in the universe that it's gonna turn into a show.
Amen.
And I would like a part of that, or I like a part of that because I'm trying to find out if we're really cousins or not.
Okay.
Well, I want to be on the show because I'm an actor and Sean just stole my glory.
How did I steal your glory?
I only thing I would say, do you need a voiceover? That's all, you know, like a
we
narrator.
probably need a lot of things when the time
So, hey.
comes. Yeah.
We just gonna keep it all in the family, Sheriff.
Right.
Like,
You know,
Okay.
I could be like how Morgan Freeman is, how he narrates, you know, I can narrate.
we ain't gonna lie to the family now. If you bad actor, if you a bad, put them somewhere else. That's important.
Put him in the
I ain't
background.
acting. I just want my voice out there. I'm just being real.
I ain't act. I just get my voice. Okay.
Yeah, just give my voice. My voice, it makes people listen. So hey.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you do.
Everybody trying to be in the movie.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh
All right,
my God.
Sheriff Fat Mohammed, ladies and gentlemen, on the Beat Break Morning Show. Don't be a stranger, and thank you for coming on the morning show today. As Stuck in Between will be re-released as early of next year.
Yay.
Awesome.
Thank y'all so much. Thank you
Nice
so much.
seeing you, my love.
And you too. Y'all treat my girl right, Sean.
We
Wow,
will.
we are.
We
Right.
will.
DJ Roll 'em.
We will. Believe that. We will take care of her.
See, I told you that's DJ Roll 'em. That ain't me.
All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy.
Right.
All right, take it easy.
Bye.
All right, Sheriff Fat Mohammed right here on the Beat Break Morning Show, the Beat Break Podcast. Great switcheroo, great segue to Star Kels. Speaking of which, Star Kels got the trending report that you all know what's happening, what's trending on social media. What you got for us this morning, Star?
Yes, I am here keeping y'all in the know on what's trending. So I think I wanted to start off with a moment of silence. In the hip hop community, we were reported that Young Dolph got shot and killed in Memphis in front of a cookie store. This was kind of like one of those devastating moments in the hip hop community. A lot of people were taken back by this story and just kind of, some people even thought it was kind of like maybe fake. Like, what? No, don't sound right. Thought it was some type of sabotage thing. And then when it hit the news on Fox 13, Jeremy, what's his name? Jeremy Perry, the reporter, the news reporter, was the first to literally report that the rapper was shot outside of Makita's Cookies and was announced dead on the spot. Young Dolph has been very inspirational in the rap career. And also in Memphis, people love him there. You know, he brought such light, great rapper, great community person, just everybody talked and spoke good about him. A lot of rappers looked up to him and he opened the door for other rappers to come in and be successful just from any walk of life. It just kind of was one of those things where even me, not knowing him too much, but knowing what he has done for the community, I felt a little sad by it. And you got some of the sayings from people, like people are saying they're sick to their stomach and like they can't believe he's gone. The guy, I forgot the rapper's name. If I can get, what was it? It was a female rapper. I'm sorry. Her name was prettiest something. She said that Young Dolph and her literally talked, and they were actually supposed to go on tour together. And a few days after saying, hey, you know, we're going on tour, then she gets the news that he had passed away. So it's just one of those things where it kind of came out of nowhere. And it wasn't by COVID. You know, everybody now is being reported dead by COVID and all of those type of things. But this man literally was trying to get some cookies out of a cookie store that he actually supported, and told people to support the cookie store in the community. And he went back to the cookie store to continue to support the cookie store and got shot down out there.
You know, what's so crazy about this story is that I noticed that there is a pattern going on with a lot of our young rappers today. It seems like every year, 1 or 2 young rappers under the age of 30 is shot and killed in these streets. And to be quite honest with you, as a person who works in radio, I don't really listen to much of their music. I've heard about them, I heard of them, but I don't really listen to a lot of their music, you know. And it's so crazy because like after you hear about this young rapper shot dead in the streets or what have you, that's when I start to go back and listen to their music. When Nipsey Hussle got shot and killed, when he was murdered, when he was assassinated, I started listening to his music. I wasn't up on Nipsey Hussle before he passed away. After he passed away, that's when I started listening to his music. Same thing with artists like Pop Smoke and Bankroll Fresh and a few others. I started listening to more and more of their music. You know, it's crazy because once again, this is a pattern. I hear people say that when you get money and you come from the streets, you come from the hood, you can't go back because it's always somebody it's always somebody that don't like you for whatever reason, whatever crew, whatever clique you are associated with or affiliated with. You can't come back because you got a target on your head. And then there are those that rap about that particular life. And so when you rap about that particular life or what have you, and you have people in your circle, you may have 1 or 2 people in your circle that are not of the best interest in what you're trying to accomplish, they may be the ones that try to plan on taking you out. You think they are your friends, you think they're your homies or what have you, but they really just plotting the scheme to take you out. I've seen this happen so many times. It's like you keep asking yourself into 2021, have we learned anything from the assassination of Tupac and Biggie?
Right.
I mean, these are young dudes under the age of 30.
Yeah.
I have to enlighten on this on my part as a DJ and whatnot. And it's piggybacking basically off of Sean. Everybody knows me, knows I don't play a lot of recent, most up-to-date music, not on purpose. Sometimes you got to feel the music. And if I don't feel the music, I'm not playing it unless it's being requested or someone asks me to play it. You know, Young Dolph, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, we lost the soul. We lost a brother. Okay. We lost the soul and whatnot due to violence and whatnot. That's the most hurtful part and whatnot. But when, like Sean said, when you live that life and whatnot, sometimes to me, you gotta be ready for the result of how you rapping about that life. And I was trying to think of this guy that lived that life. And there's some other rappers from the 90s that lived that life. And one particular person stands out that lived that life because he was trying to get it right, but it was he did so much damage to his body, it took him. Pimp C from UGK. He was about that life, about that drugs and everything and all that. And I'm saying he's the only one. I'm just the only one that stands out in my head and whatnot. So like Scarface, big time on that. Great, all these great rappers. And in the place where Young Dolph got killed, MJG and 8 Ball from Memphis.
Yep.
About that life, but they kept it, I would say kept it down. They didn't kind of broaden it like that. They kept it down. It was high, but it was during the 90s. You know, 90s rap is, if you look at it, and people really look at it, 90s rap and today's rap are somewhat similar in the message, but the delivery is totally different between the 90s and now. So to me, just be prepared. Just be prepared and whatnot.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, now, you know, last week I talked to you guys about Kanye West beefing, and that just leads me into the feud between Drake and Kanye West. Don't want to spend a lot of time on it, but they made up, okay? And all of the other rappers kind of actually were relieved. I mean, you heard from Lil Baby, Quavo, Chief Keef. You know, a lot of people were very, very, very happy about the fact that they made up. And
they did one of these. They did one of these.
They did one of those. And for me, somebody said, well, I think the beef got a little too deep to come back from. But I feel like this. If you're willing to forgive and move forward, you can come back from that. Now, does that mean that it's gonna be complete like bromance like it was before? Maybe not, you know, but the fact of the matter is we're at peace. It's not gonna be anyone plotting against anyone, sabotaging anyone, or doing these things that lead to people getting shot and killed or their career being smashed. Y'all remember that beef between T.I. and what's his Young Flip, or I don't know.
Shawty Low.
Not even that one. The one it was so short-lived.
Oh, Lil Flip.
It killed his career. You know, so some of these things is just like even the smallest thing can kill your career, whatever the case may be. So I feel like we just need to be a little bit careful about.
I'm not going to elaborate too much, but I hear what you're saying. But they are on a high level, and those examples that y'all use, they're not that high compared to a Kanye and Drake.
Right.
So that's kind of hard because they can flip and do stuff and still come back. So it all depends.
Do you think it was sincere though? Do you think they really, when I say they, Kanye and Dre, do you think they really squashed the beef, or they just did it off of, you know, the publicist told them to, or they just did it off of, you know, we have to
do an album that'll prove it?
I think, like I told you before, Sean and DJ Rollum, that Kanye is trying to promote his tour.
You got the deluxe edition for Donda.
Yeah, and what's his name? Hoover Jr. or Rover Jr.?
Larry Hoover.
Jr.
Yeah.
He trying to get money for his daddy to get out. And Drake, he want to always be relevant. So I think for me, it was more kind of one of those things where it's like, okay, it makes sense, let's do it. But behind closed doors, F you, bro.
Like I said, we really want to show that y'all really made up, do an album.
Right.
An album, like a joint album, like how Hove and R. Kelly did back in the day. I'm sorry y'all for me mentioning R. Kelly. But yeah. I could see a Kanye and a Drake collaboration compilation album. Now we can you said hell no, that'll be good. That'll be good for the culture. That'll be good for hip hop.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I hope
that would really believe me, if you're a true artist and into your craft like that, and going against a great another person who's into their craft, do an album. You see what happened with Drake and not Drake, Kanye and Jay-Z did. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to hear no more of that whine and crying BS on these rappers getting out of hand with this whine crying stuff and all that. Drake is a whiner. Kanye is a whiner. I don't want to hear them on no album together.
You calling Drake a whiner? I'll say Kanye.
Drake is a whiner. Drake always whining about a woman and how somebody played him, but he came up. It's really not my fault, man. I don't want to hear that.
I like Drake. I like Drake more than Kanye because Kanye is just my personal opinion. Because Drake can flip it. Kanye can't flip it like Drake can into pop.
Yeah.
That's what I like about Drake. He can flip it into pop in a heartbeat. Kanye can't do it like that. Drake can. So.
Well, thank you. I want to move on to my next topic because
let's move on. Yeah,
let's move on.
I don't want to spend much time on those two. Just wanted to give an update. Now I do want to talk about my girl. Oops, I did it again.
Christina Aguilera.
I'm just playing.
Oh, okay.
No. Christina's the one that said that, but I'm really talking about Britney Spears, y'all.
I know you're talking about Britney Spears. Something I know. Okay, of course.
My girl Brit done got out of the let me see if I can say this word right because I don't want y'all judging me.
Okay, if you need help, we got you. We got you.
Conservatorship.
By George, I think she got it.
So I was like, what is that? Because she started trending. I'm like, conservatorship. Like, so she had to check herself in, or somebody checked herself in a long time ago because some of the incidents she did in 2008 and, like hitting, beating on cars with umbrellas and really random, weird, awkward stuff. So she was placed into a psychiatric program where over the years she had been trying to get out of the program, like escape, leave, cry for help. And some people, kind of half and half. People encouraged her to stay. Others were just like, free my girl Brit. Anywho, so she's finally out. Her TikTok photos, she looked definitely like she was in a psychiatric health program for a while. Mm-hmm. And she looked interesting. I'm not gonna talk about her like that because I like her. Anyways, so this is the thing. So the reason why she started trending really, really hard is because she kind of hinted at maybe having an interview on Oprah and literally telling her story about what happened to her and how she got through being in this program, right? Mm-hmm. For me, I'm just like, if Oprah interviewing you, especially after she done retired, she about to go for the juggler.
I was thinking Gayle King, but okay.
No, Oprah's slick with it. Oprah be like, yeah, so did you try to kill yourself when you were in there? I just have some concern about that.
A lot of people are going to tune in. I mean, let's just say a lot of people are going to tune in. That's going to be ratings. People are going to find out more about Britney than ever before.
What station? That's what I'm like. What station is going to host that type of interview? That's going to be the big breaker right there.
Well, Oprah got her own network, so wherever.
I know. But see, when Oprah interviewed that royalty family, that wasn't on. That wasn't on her own channel.
Prince Harry.
Prince Harry. I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah,
and that beautiful wife of his. Oh my goodness.
Oh, is she fine? Oh yeah, I definitely say that.
But damn, I didn't say all that. Did you? Okay.
Okay.
Look, my girl, Mrs. She would like to have old Reed back in. So, and she calls him his boyfriend. So I'm cool. She knows I look at women. Ain't like I'm doing anything with the women.
Oh, okay. So back to the story at hand, Star. You can't help it. You can't help it. You know, it's only a couple of months until he gets married, so he's trying to let it all out before he says I do. Before the I do's are said. So, but yeah, free Britney. I'm interested in hearing what all she has to say. I mean, you know, she got to be kind of somewhat to some degree institutionalized.
Oh yeah.
Being in a conservatory does kind of feel like prison, except you get some of the benefits. You know, but in the beginning, this is something that Britney wanted due to the fact that she got so caught up in the fame and so many people in the media came after her, and you know, her life going into turmoil. She's just like, hey, forget this, F this. Dad put me in a conservatorship. Or the dad probably came in and offered it to her because her life was just in shambles.
Yeah.
Or her career in the business were in shambles.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Brittany, RIP to the old you, girl, and let's turn up on a new you. I'm here to support you. I've always been I actually was a fan at some point in my life when I was younger. And I still adore you despite all of the interesting things that have happened in your life that made me question some things. But I am still here for you. I got your back, girl.
So that lets you know people that Star does listen to that song, I'm a Slave for You.
Thank you. I was thinking of that. I was thinking that. The exact song.
I mean, that was the song, you know. Yeah, I was like, that song was a jam back then, but now, like, you older now and you watch Roots and 12 Years a Slave, and you gotta like, you know what? They should have changed the name of that song back then.
Right. I just like the beat. I like the beat. Shout out to the producer on that beat.
The Neptunes.
And look how Britney was dancing on that. You ain't thinking about nothing else but that dancing. Like that.
Wait a minute. Let me see. Hold on. I think I got a caller on the line. Uh-oh. Let's see. Beat Break Radio. Hey, what's up? You're live on the air.
Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. I was just calling to say goodnight.
Well, who is this and where you calling from? Can y'all hear her?
Yeah.
Who is this and where you?
I don't know who's saying goodnight.
Oh goodness. Okay. This is Ayana calling in from Henry County, Henry County on the south side, about 30 miles from Atlanta, Georgia. I was just calling, I guess, to say goodnight.
What? Good night to who, though? Good night to who?
Good night to you, Sean. I don't know anybody else that's on the line, so.
Okay, well, actually, it's morning time. It's the Beat Break Morning Show. You probably just not waking up.
Yeah, the sun is rising.
It's myself, Star Kels, and DJ Roland.
Hey y'all, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh gosh. Okay, I feel like I just totally just screwed up.
She had a long night.
Get your show ready, but yes, good morning, good night. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I'm just checking in. I'm literally about to go to sleep.
You got a very beautiful voice, by the way, too.
Thank you. I've heard that before. Thank you. I don't have a voice for radio, I think, but I do know how to talk.
Okay. Hey, question. Are you single?
I am.
You are. You're single. Okay. Do you have an admirer?
You know, I could say no, but I don't think that would be the whole truth. So I'm going to say yes. I suspect that I have an admirer, maybe a few.
Oh, that's a hand clap.
Woo-hoo.
What does the admirer, before we let you go, what does the admirer look like? Can you illustrate what the description of the admirer or the admirers with an S look like?
Okay, I can describe one. I could say that it's a male. They are chocolate. I don't know how tall or short they are, but I can definitely give you chocolate. Intelligent, nice teeth, charismatic, down to earth.
Look like you got some juicy lips.
Honestly, intriguing. I could just give that because I can't say much else because that's just what I'm going based off. So.
Okay.
Do he got some juicy lips or not?
Star Chaos want to know if you got some juicy lips or not.
Oh yes, I wish y'all could see this. That's why I said I don't have the look for radio. Of course, I got the juicy lips.
Oh, you got the juicy lips. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Second now.
I am looking for somebody to cut up with for the winter girl, and right about now, Sean said I was a little desperate, so
Yeah.
I might end up cuddling up with a
okay
woman.
Okay. Well, listen. We're gonna have to talk afterwards, after the show. Then.
Definitely. Thank you guys for having me this evening. So impromptu.
And it's Ayanna from Henry County, Georgia, right?
Yes, indeed. Hampton, to be exact, Southside.
Hampton, Southside. All right.
God, yes.
Ayanna want it from Sean.
Oh Lord, you should hear Star right about now. We're gonna let you go. Okay, we'll talk after the show.
Great, good thing. Good night. Good morning. Bye.
Good morning. Bye.
John. What was
Anything
that?
happens on live radio, right?
And she was telling me about her juicy lips. I was asking about the dude. She was telling me about her juicy lips. So it sounds like, she might want to tell me good night too.
Well, hey.
Star. That tells a lot right there.
DJ Roll, don't start with me. I can't
Hey, you put it out there.
I no teddy bear dude, so gotta work with
instead of a teddy bear, breast would do the two then, right?
Right. It's about the same type of feel, vibe. I know because I have breasts. So I'm
right. All nice and soft and everything. It's all
it can
good.
pass. It can pass for a teddy bear dude. It can pass.
Hey, soft goes a long way, man.
Soft or hard, just
Sean, what's going on with this? She said, I want to tell you good night, Sean.
I gotta sleep early in the morning.
She been up partying. Look, she probably done had a couple of drinks. She started talking about how Sean Garvey sounds so good on that dang on radio. Ooh, let me call in, Daddy.
I probably met her at the Hawks game. This past week. Probably did in the VIP section.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pays off to be in VIP.
Let me find out then. Don't be holding back, Sean.
Sean got a fan base. Yeah, All right. But that was the trending report by Star Chaos. Was a cameo appearance from Ayanna from Henry County, Georgia. Hampton, to be exact. Right here on the morning show. Okay, before we get into mic drop rants, DJ Roland, you got a quick sports update?
I would say it's gonna be a funny ass update. I gotta put this picture up, y'all, and it's about our local team by the name of the Atlanta Falcons. They just recently went to Dallas, Texas. Really, Arlington is where the stadium is located. Arlington, Texas. Went against the Dallas Cowboys. 90s, America's team from the 90s, winning, Super Bowls and stuff and all that. Their rings are very rusted and whatnot, but I know someone would say, where your rings at? So I don't care. Anyway, they're on the Dallas Cowboys. We had on their team. They had one of their coaches is our former head coach, named by the name of Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn is the defensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys currently. And Dallas Cowboys are leading their division, NFC East. And we were going down there because we just beat the Saints. We were on a winning streak and all that. We went to New Orleans.
Okay.
Where we came back and won at the end, did our thing. They thought they were winning, and we kicked that field goal, and no time left, boom. So we're feeling good, winning. We go down to Dallas. They score first. They got a 7. We got a field goal. And just did a field goal. Nothing else. So in the second quarter in that game, it just went under. It went totally under. They scored 27 points in the second quarter while we still had our 3. And then halftime, then they scored again. Defense trying to hold up. They took Matt Ryan out, put another quarterback in. And in the fourth quarter, they scored again.
Wow.
So this picture I'm about to show, I have to lead up to where it came from. For the old heads in here that are listening and viewing, there was a movie called Rocky IV. And Rocky went against this Russian. But before Rocky actually went with that Russian, his big time rival and whatnot, but he is his good friend and everything. He's by the name of Apollo Creed. And that's where the Creed movies came from, Apollo Creed. So Apollo was going against the Russian. And Apollo was losing pretty bad in the first round. And he didn't want to give up, didn't want to, key phrase, throw the towel. And the second round came. And yeah, it was a heartbreaking moment. And the trainer told Rocky to throw the towel. But keep that in mind. The trainer said, throw the towel. So this person came out looking like this. With the Falcons cap. Throw the damn towel to the Falcons.
Hey, when I saw that picture, bro, I thought that was Trick Daddy at first.
Man.
You crazy.
He said Trick Daddy. But
you don't know that.
I mean, just the hat. The hat to the side. Like one of those bros that was probably at the game. Said, just throw the damn towel. Don't play. Just let the clock run. You're already getting paid.
Wow.
The final score was 43-3.
I love to hear that.
You love to hear that?
Well, I just want to confess something to y'all. Dallas Cowboy is one of my favorite teams.
Oh, Lord.
Right.
Lord.
But we still family, y'all. Don't
We
hurt.
still family.
Hey, I used to be a Dallas Cowboys fan back in the day.
I have never been a Dallas Cowboy fan. I'm a Des Prescott, which is the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. I've never been a Dallas fan. Never.
And that's fine.
43-3. You're getting paid millions of dollars, depending on what position you play.
But if they won multiple Super Bowl, then yeah, you would probably be a Dallas Cowboy fan as well.
Yeah.
If they made it
Believe
to the
me,
Super Bowl,
I got hit up a lot from a good old friend down in Tuskegee. Kept blowing me up about the game. So all I gotta say is this. This is who I represent
The Ravens.
There you go. Now, did Lamar Jackson win last week? No, he didn't win. But we're still leading our division. There's a big time difference. And how many times Baltimore won their Super Bowls? They went there twice and won twice. How many times the Falcons went to the Super Bowl? They went there twice. And how many times did they win? People, how many times did they win?
0.
0. So,
Yeah.
be more forever.
Ha!
All right. Well, you can have your Ravens.
At the Dirty Birds of the North.
Yeah, you can have them.
No Eagles.
Right.
No Eagles or anything. The Ravens.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, it is what it is.
And we'll see
I will
what
say
happens
that
with
fact-
the Patriots, because I don't want to talk about that either, because that was the team that we went against and lost 28-3 at halftime and still lost.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that game.
Hey, man. All I'm saying is I'm just looking forward to the halftime special at the Super Bowl this year. That's all I can say.
Yeah, same here.
I'm just looking forward. I'm just looking forward to the halftime. I'm looking for Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige. Who else is Kendrick Lamar? Who else is
Kendrick
coming
Lamar's
on
on the ticket too?
Yeah.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right.
That's all I'm looking forward to. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
I'm not looking forward to no teams. I'm just looking forward to their halftime special.
Okay.
All right.
Dang,
They
too bad Janet can't join in.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They are. Did they release the documentary already about the controversy behind the halftime special?
I heard about it. I don't know if they released it. I heard about it.
Yeah. Poor
Yeah,
Justin. Poor Justin.
You know, all I gotta say is, Stark Hills, what would you have done if you had a wardrobe malfunction in front of millions of folks?
Oh, she wouldn't give a what. She wouldn't give a what.
Well, pretty much. I would keep dancing, and I probably would shake it a little bit, to make
You shake it to the side.
part of the act.
Hey.
Right. Definitely give life. Or, put a little hand and do a little move. But what I will say that I would do is cut Justin off. If it was a dude, let's not even use Justin Timberlake. If I was performing and a dude did me like that and threw me under the bus and ran me over, it ain't nothing, cut him off. But my little Tata would be out shaking and rolling.
Shaking and rolling.
I wouldn't have stopped.
All I can say is when I saw that halftime special with Janet in that outfit, at that time I was like, man, I would have loved to have been Justin Timberlake that day.
You and millions of other men.
He ain't deserve not one little nipple.
He ain't deserve not one little nipple. Woo.
That was a chocolate chip. What I saw. Yeah, man.
Hershey's Kiss.
If you want to be specific.
Yeah. You never seen you always seen a chocolate Hershey's Kiss. You don't see no other color. But that's all from my sports report with that and everything.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens next, because the Hawks won and Braves still the champs, still showing billboards that we're the champs.
See? Yep.
Yep.
There you go. Hey, let's keep the momentum going. All right. The Beat Break Morning Show, the Beat Break Podcast. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you can check us out everywhere at Beat Break Radio. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we are taking donations if you are supporting the movement. Make sure you cash app us, $reach the #1 communications. That's $reach the #1 communications. And we are also on Glow FM. That's glow.fm/Reach1 Network. You can make your contributions there. Also, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to follow us at Beat Break Radio on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram, as well as our YouTube channel. at Beat Break Radio. We are everywhere. And we are also on the Flow Network. We are also on 101 The Vibe FM in Louisville, Kentucky, Beat Break 87 FM in Atlanta, and of course, Thinking Out Loud Network.com. We got a very major announcement we're going to be making very soon. So tune in for that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, few more minutes before we go to our special guest on the Beat Break Morning Show. Sean Garvey's mic drop rants. I love it when people give me ammo to talk about them in my mic drop rants. I love it. Y'all giving me so much material. Okay, so today's mic drop rant is all about people having the right to change their minds. Yes. And this is coming from an email from a guy named Mark. Mark, yes. M-A-R-K, Mark.
Not the same Mark, but an actual person named Mark.
There's an actual person named Mark. There's so many Marks out there.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg, Mark Wahlberg. Yeah. This a guy named Mark who happens to follow me on social media at Sean Garvey ATL. He also follows us at Beat Break Radio. Okay. So he's in a similar predicament that I've been in once upon a time with a young lady. And so here's how the story goes. He met this woman recently, right? They got along okay. They've been talking on the phone and what have you. And he too attended the Hawks game. The Hawks versus the Orlando Magic. He attended the game. But let me backtrack just a little bit. So he meet this girl a few days before the game. Oh, chemistry is on point. What have you. And a day before the game started, this was like on a Sunday, he invited her to the Hawks game. He texted her saying, hey, do you want to go to the Hawks game with me? I got an extra ticket. And she said, sure. Okay. Now that's not where the story ends. So later on that night, after the invitation was given to her, Mark and the woman that he was pursuing were talking on the phone. And from Mark's observation, he noticed that this young woman that he's been talking to has some kind of attitude, some kind of weird energy that she puts out there. Like she has a nonchalant attitude, what have you. So he thought twice and was like, you know what? I don't think I want to bring her to the Hawks game with me. And letting you all know, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm going off of an email that Mark sent to me. So I'm just paraphrasing a little bit. So Mark calls her up and, well, actually he texts her that same day as the game. This was like hours before the game started. He texts her and he tells her, hey, I'm not feeling too well. Got a family emergency. Won't be able to make it. She texts back and say, well, okay, I hope you feel better. All right, cool. And that was that. Now answer this question for me, DJ Roland Miss Star. Did Mark go to the game anyway?
Yep.
He sure did.
With somebody else.
He went to the game with somebody else, but that somebody else just happened to be a friend of his. So they got 4
female
tickets.
Was it a female?
Yeah, it was a female, but from he says in the email that the woman that I went to the Hawks game with was like a sister to me, what have you. So we went to the Hawks game. Come on now. Come on. All right.
What is it gonna look like? Come on now. That's the real question.
Hey, I mean, if you say, you know, she was like a sister to him, then hey, you just got to take his word for it.
Oh, okay.
And they were in the
Okay, that's
VIP section.
Right.
I had to put that out there. And they're in the VIP section.
He didn't specifically say what section the
Oh,
two
okay.
were in. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
No courtside seats. Okay. All right. All right. Just making sure.
We don't know what side.
Well, we gotta use our imagination, Sean. This is all we got.
Mm-hmm.
You had to be there.
Okay.
So yeah, so he goes to the game anyway with his friend and two other people. They go to the game. They're having a great time. Whoop-de-whoop. And he posted pictures of him at the game.
And this person that he pursuing follows him that when he posted pictures.
Let me get to that part.
Okay.
Okay. So the pictures are posted on his social media pages. He's living his best life. He's having a great time. And that was that. The next day rolls around. The woman that the guy is somewhat pursuing texts him and asks him, hey, how you feeling? She checking up on him. How you feeling? And he tells her, you know, hey, I'm okay. Got a little bit of a headache, what have you. And then hours later, he gets another text from her. And Mark reads the text message. And the text message read, I'm just going through the email here. Let me make sure I pull it up just really quick. This is going to blow your minds, ladies and gentlemen. She texts him, good morning. Word of advice. In the future, if you cancel plans due to an emergency or sudden illness, it's probably not wise to post on social media that you are at the exact place that you claim you couldn't make. It makes you appear to be dishonest. Credibility is questioned, and it's not cool. You never know who others know. That is coming from the woman that Mark is pursuing.
You mean the woman that he ditched?
That he canceled on. So to DJ Rollum's assessment, she did in fact go on his social media, looked at his photos, and noticed that he was actually at the game. So even though this is Sean Garvey's mic drop rants, we don't usually question things, but I want to put the question out there. Who was wrong in this scenario?
Who was wrong?
Who was wrong in this scenario? And I got an answer for that would shock everybody. Who was wrong in the scenario?
I'm looking at the breakdown.
Sean is going to say the woman.
No, I'm going to give it a breakdown. Here's the breakdown first. I'm going by what he said according to the email. Okay. The guy felt negativity from the female that he wants to pursue. I used to be in stuff like that. If I'm not feeling that woman, I feel negativity, I feel negative spirit and whatnot. Yes, I would have done the same thing.
But would you have been dishonest like that? Like literally done the same exact thing?
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, I would have done the same thing. You know, I'm trying to think, did I even do anything remotely close to that?
You did. If you just sit here and said you would have done the same thing, no, you did.
I just can't remember exactly what, but the thing about it is if I feel that negative vibe, yeah, I don't want to deal with you. Because the thing with me is that if you give me headache before I get to a certain point with you, believe me, I am going to drop you. if I'm not giving you a headache and you giving me one, please, bye. I would not worry about looking back.
Okay.
So that's in the beginning. That's the beginning of the email. The guy felt negative vibes from this female.
Right. And they probably had so if he's pursuing someone, nobody's perfect, especially not guys. You guys are not perfect, okay?
Definitely women either.
So mistakes are going to be made. People are going to get agitated with each other, but that doesn't mean that you lie and say you're sick when you're not. All you have to do is say, look, I don't feel like our energy is good right now. I still want to go to the game, but maybe, we could chill off on this date this time. I want to go by myself. He could have found several ways to say that. Look, I'm trying to go solo and link up with some other people while I'm there. He did not have to say he's sick and then post all of that stuff on social media, showing that he was not. I think that is the dumbest thing that anyone could do. All he had to do was tell the truth, because first of all, I know she.
No, y'all can't handle the truth. That's the whole daggone point.
First of all,
I've told truth to many women, and they can't handle it. They get pissed.
In this instant, with all this can't handle the truth, that's really irrelevant, because in this instant, this was one of the times when he should have told the truth. This was actually one of the times where he should have, because the lie bit him in the ass.
Nah, I would say basically a quick pinch, because believe me, who's one pissed? She is. He ain't pissed. He had a good time.
Okay.
Not posting the pictures.
Now, let me jump in. Let me
You
jump
like this,
in. Feet
you
first.
like this.
Let me jump in. Feet first. No head. Yeah. Okay. So let's backtrack into the story. Looking back at the email. Mark only known this woman for a couple of days.
Oh, it's only a couple of days?
Man.
It's only a couple of days.
Man.
Oh, I thought it was like...
Shit. Excuse me.
Only known her a couple of days. He hardly knows her. The woman hardly knows him. Okay? So let's look at that, number one.
But yeah, that changes the dynamic.
Number two, going back to what I said earlier in my mic drop rants, everybody has the right to change their mind. And who is a part of everybody? Women.
Well,
women change their minds all the time.
But that don't mean the lie had to be there, though.
But here's where the double standard comes in. Because I've had plenty of experiences of women switching up on me. Why is it okay for a woman to change her mind, but it's not okay for a guy to change his mind?
No, it's okay to change your mind, but he lied.
But he
lied in the process.
So here's the question. Here's the follow-up question. Would you rather for a guy to be honest in the moment, especially when he only known you for a couple of days, and tell you that, hey, I'm not feeling your energy, I'd rather go to the game by myself or with somebody else? Would you rather get that, or would you rather get, hey, I'm not feeling well?
I would rather get, hey, I have it's going to be a change of plans. And I want to reschedule us going out on a later date. I'm going to go solo to this, event, or I'm going to meet some people out there. That would have been better than what. But
then you in a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation, because at the end of the day, a woman is going to still feel some type of way about that.
Yeah, but it would be more of a, well, he did tell me what it was, versus This lying mofo.
I mean, I will say it could have been handled differently.
Yeah.
But what you supposed to do in that moment, you got to think of something real quick.
That's
Because
why
I mean, in reality,
that's why women
in the
are
grand,
smarter than men.
but in the reality, in the grand scheme of things, though, Star, women do lie on dates a lot.
But we're smarter than y'all. We know how to lie right. Y'all
Whoa,
just
wait, hold on, wait. We're smarter. Y'all smarter than us.
Oh, I'll put it this way. We have more common sense than y'all. More common sense.
Oh, damn.
Because that was no sense involved in that.
We definitely got to bring on Kevin Samuels for the next episode.
He need to stay far away from me.
But
so you trying to say, is it by nature that women are smarter or by experience?
Nature.
Nature? Really?
Yeah. Because it's a nature thing, because through the experience, we kind of pick up more things in a more, okay, for example, I'll say this. A man and a woman can experience the same thing. The woman probably would learn from it first or pick up things that she shouldn't do initially faster than the man. The man might have to experience that in general. I'm not saying, I'm speaking in general. A man might have to keep going over the same thing over and over again, and then they finally get that light bulb. That's why they say, oh, women are more mature than men, even at the same age. It's not even that. It's just that we will catch on quick and be like, hey, we ain't doing that. A man will be like, I cheated 10 times and you know what, I realized that should have never. You should at least pick up a skill to cheat more secretively if you're going to keep doing it. You ain't pick up nothing. You just keep doing the same dumb pattern over and over. So what he did was dumb. It was the dumbest thing he could have ever did.
Wait, are we talking about the cheating or the lying?
The lying. The cheating was just an example, but what he did when he said, I'm sick, and then you go to a game where you know it's going to be live.
But let me reiterate one more time. The man only known her for a couple of days.
That's too much of a big damn date.
I don't know you. I don't hardly know you. You don't hardly know me. We don't owe each other anything.
Right.
It would be different. It would be different. But it would be different, however, if they were deep into their dating arrangement or into a relationship. That would be totally different. But I tell you, the number of stories I've heard from daters in the past, especially women, that sat there through the horrific date and had to lie their way out of a date just to get the hell up out of there.
Well, they're lying their way out of the date. At least they went. He literally, this is the thing. He just lied stupidly. Like, I mean,
so it's okay to lie on certain things then.
No, what I'm saying is if you're actually going to do it, you need to do it right. Sean said they had no obligations to one another. So my whole thing is, why even lie if you had no obligations to this girl? Like, look, I don't like your attitude. I'm going to go by myself, period.
I mean, you got to go, but Mark, in Mark's defense, though, he could be wrong. He could be like, okay, I'll tell her that I'm sick. I'll go to the game. And maybe 1 or 2 days later, if I still feel like there could possibly or potentially be something out there between us or some type of connection or what have you, then yeah, you know, I remember a wise old man. I know I'm about to get into my wise old man moment. I remember a wise old man once told me that, Sean, you got to do something that you really don't want to do to test somebody's personality. and see how they really are.
Right.
And I'm like, you know what? That itch makes sense. I think about the past exits in my lives that have tested me and did manipulative things to me to see what kind of a person I really am. And they did it so well. So well. You have to do some things you don't like in order to test somebody's personality if that other person made you get to that point. Because if the woman in question, I don't know the woman. And I don't know Mark. I'm just going based off of the email. But if the woman gave Mark a different kind of energy, what have you, yeah, she probably would have went on to the game with him, would have had a great time. Now, of course, there's no guarantee. She may show her true colors 3 to 6 months later. But it's best to learn early on before it even gets too serious or it gets in too deep. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with you. I just think in Mark's instance, he realized that he wasn't going to get no punani.
That could be a good thing, though. That could be a good thing, though, because you got to, in these streets, you got to be careful who you go to bed with.
He knew he wasn't going to get that from her. He knew that he wasn't going to get lucky with her. And so he was like, nah, I ain't finna waste no more games, no more dinner. She ain't finna come easy. Next. That's what really happened. He need to tell the truth. Yeah, Mark, I read right through that Maybelline. That letter don't mean nothing to me. I see what it is. You didn't think that you was going to be able to get that cat easy. So you try to cut that girl off. Don't be trying to write us, wanting us to feel sorry for you. Boo.
See, you see how Star putting her own spin to the story? She's just putting her own spin, just putting a remix on that story.
Remix, big time.
Man.
Ain't nothing done with sex or nothing that was said in that email.
He wanted us to read between the lines, just like I'm telling you.
You read too damn deep. That's the problem.
Mark, I get it, Mark. I see you.
All he said is that I ain't feeling it. I feel a negative vibe. So I made up this story and went on and had a big old time with my friends and stuff. You come in thinking like, oh, his intention is to get sex anyway. Now, let me ask you this, and I'm asking Star, and Sean, you can rebuttal on this. Every person that dates, unless they're into their religion, whatever religion that is, that believes in having sex and whatnot, your intention is like, okay, I want to try this guy out. And in the back of your mind, if you like this guy in the first few days, you hope he can put it down eventually.
So you're asking me if that's true?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
Yeah, you need to stop right there. You need to stop right there. You already said it. You thought about it. So what's wrong with a guy got a negative vibe and whatnot, even though in the back of his mind, he was thinking about doing something, but you got that negative vibe, because knowing that when you have sex, and you should know, everyone on this panel should know this, 90% of sex deals with the mind and not the physical. So if I already got a negative vibe.
Repeat that.
Repeat what? What I just said?
90% of what?
90% of when you deal with sex is with the mind.
Okay, you keep.
So if I got a negative vibe,
men that say my mind is separate from this head is separate from this head.
Come on.
He got a mind of his own. He got a mind of his own.
That's BS. Those fools that say that's BS. That's BS for real. But if he ever have a negative vibe about this woman in the first few days, and to me, taking on a Hawks game and whatnot as a big major date, to me, that's a major date. That ain't just like a Applebee's or anything. That's big. Taking it to the Hawks, and you got a negative vibe. Nah, I ain't taking it. Yeah, I'll lie.
Yeah, because I mean, what if she went? What if he just took her anyway? Just bypassed her attitude, her energy, and just took her anyway.
I mean,
imagine what that will look like, what the atmosphere will look like, especially when you're with friends and all that.
Right.
You came to have a good time, and she just like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah. I gotta get up. I gotta get up and go to work. But you don't work till 3 p.m. But I gotta get up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, really, I kind of wanted to know what that negative vibe was, because like I said, it could be anything. It could have been maybe she had an attitude, or maybe he was trying to get a little cuddly with her, hug, or ask for a kiss, and she said no. And he was like, we not on the same vibes. We not, because now people use vibing for anything. Oh, we ain't vibing if she don't want to kiss you. Oh, we ain't vibing if she ain't laughing at you. Like, we be using vibing, like taking it too far with the vibing. So that's why I was just like, what did he mean by negative energy? Because people be playing out negative energy. She could just not feel like she could give him a hug at the end of the date or give him a kiss, and he'd feel played and be like, well, I ain't taking that beat to the hot game. Like, what was it, Mark? Because I'm telling y'all, me and Mark, we on the same page. I knew what was up. You know what I'm saying? You DM me, Mark, because I know what's up. But we need to tell the truth. This need to be a recap, because we need to tell the truth. He need to tell the truth what really happened. He saw no opportunity to get for JJ, so he cut that girl off.
Well, we should bring Mark on the show.
Yeah, Mark need to come explain himself.
Come to the front of the table.
Yes.
And let's lay it all out.
And let the jury and the judge create what the verdict gonna be.
Are you the jury and the judge?
I'm the judge. I got that final tap, tap, tap.
Listen,
like you just volunteer yourself, the jury and the judge.
Y'all the jury.
Listen, I have no problem being Mark's defense attorney. I'm telling you.
I make the judge, because I know you're going to prosecute the hell out of his ass. I can see that coming big time.
I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna hear him out.
You gotta be fair.
Lay down the evidence. I can see lay down the evidence.
Right. That's all I need, the facts. I need the evidence. Right.
And then attack mode by Star.
Oh man. All right. There goes your mic drop rants. Sean Garvey's mic drop rants right here on the Beat Break Morning Show, the Beat Break Podcast. Oh my goodness. Had so much fun this morning.
Yes.
Had so much fun this morning, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it ain't over. It ain't over, ladies and gentlemen, because we do got a special guest coming up shortly on the morning show in just a few moments. All right, so stay tuned for that. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we got the caffeine and energy drink mix by our very own DJ Roll'em, and we are paying homage to LL Cool J.
What?
Yes.
Ladies love Cool J.
One of the
best that ever
that's
done.
the lip for me.
Of course.
And the thing about this, and when I'm about to get on the wheels, is make sure y'all understand how LL started and what he's at currently.
Oh,
Make
yeah.
sure you understand that.
Yes. Please do. Please do.
Because a lot of folks didn't understand, because he got a different vibe when he started and a different vibe as he continued.
Yeah.
So really pay attention. Really pay attention.
Yeah, man. That man making CSI money now.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Yeah. And it's crazy. You know, he's been in a lot of movies, movies without a cap on. I think it's only like
Star
one
like
or two
that.
movies.
I know Star like that. See, I can look at Star. Look at Star. Wrap the cap on.
Wait, you like which type of LL Cool J you like? You like the bald-headed LL Cool J or the hat wearing LL Cool J? Which one?
I like the shirt off LL Cool J.
Oh Lord, man.
What you mean?
Oh,
I don't care if the cap on or off. Take that shirt off.
You just want that. You looking at the '90s version of LL Cool J.
Yeah,
And whatnot.
I want to see that body and them lips. I just want him to lick them lips.
Well, you know you can't have him. You've been married over 30 years. So.
I don't care about that. I can imagine. I can do whatever.
Ooh,
I
you can
imagine.
imagine. Okay. I see what's going to happen to your dreams
side
tonight.
chick. That's what you want to be. You want to be an imaginary side chick.
Oh no, never. Sean, calm down. Calm down. Calm down, Sean. I ain't never been an imaginary side chick. Okay. All I want to do
imaginary
is
side chick.
imaginary smash. I want to see what that be like. From the 90s though, not now. I want that 90s smash.
You want the 90s. You want the 90s.
All right. So after this program, Star's gonna be glued into the YouTube videos of LL Cool J. She's gonna be watching Doing It. She's gonna be watching Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She's gonna be
Hush.
watching radio.
She's gonna look at Hush. She's gonna look at Hush.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be.
That's what you're gonna tell you. Hush.
Like,
and you're gonna say, okay, babe.
I sure
Next
am.
week, on the following week, Star gonna show up on the show with pink cookies in a plastic bag. That's what you're going.
What?
I'm just saying. Really quick. Speaking of hip hop, big shout outs once again to the RZA for coming on the Beat Break Morning Show last week. We still have people talking about it. Man, it was only right, and I was telling DJ Roland this offline, it was only right that we promoted RZA's appearance on the Beat Break Morning Show the same week, Enter the 36 Chambers dropped back in the 90s, that same week.
Wow.
How ironic was that?
Mm-hmm.
Lit.
Yeah.
Big time. And the thing about it with that, the little history that I read before you interviewed him, I'm like, wow, this dude, man. And it was just fun getting some archive music with him. I mean, the man can flow and whatnot. You know, he got it, and he was part of an awesome group, Wu-Tang, you know, so man, it's speechless.
Yeah, big shout out to our very own DJ Roland for putting that Into the 36 Chamber Wu-Tang mix together. Star, do you know all of the members of the Wu-Tang?
No.
Okay, all right, that's the honest answer.
Thank you for being honest. There you go.
Come on now, you know I'm gonna keep it real. No, I don't.
Okay, you're gonna learn today. Learn today. Yeah.
Is this Wu-Tang Clan is about like with Redman and Method Man and all of that?
Half.
No.
I'm just asking if that's the same people or whatnot, because
half. You saying half of the Redman group.
Well, you know, Redman was sexy. I remember that part.
Oh, so Method Man was a little chump?
No, Method Man was fine too. I mean, I had a dream fantasy.
Oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
I wonder what's by your bed when you go to sleep at night.
Two for the price of one.
Okay. Star Kel's Fantasies.
And I want to shout out to Method Man because he's still fine. I saw him in the Ghost 2.
Oh, you know Method Man, he's ripped now. He's been going into the gym, been getting it in. Yeah, he's ripped now.
He's fine. What's up?
Okay, all I gotta say is, what is by Star Kels's bed when she go to bed at night? What tablet is she look on her tablet? What is she looking at as she goes to sleep?
I meditate before I go to bed. Okay, I listen to confirmations at night before I go to sleep. Thank you.
Confirmations or affirmations?
Confirmations and affirmations, because I gotta confirm them affirmations.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. And with that being said, where can people follow you, Star? Where can Method Man and Redman and LL Cool J and all them follow you at?
Oh, y'all, please DM me. DM me, honey. I'm gonna give y'all my number offline, but y'all can DM me at She Talk Atlanta on Instagram and Facebook. And for all of my people that definitely want to connect with me on the real estate investor tip, y'all can follow me at Real Estate is Life Atlanta on Instagram and Facebook.
Are we gonna move into the DC area too? Since we're doing Atlanta, you're gonna do the DC too?
And I may, because I actually looked in DC at some investment opportunities, so it could be a possibility.
Okay.
Dope. Get that real estate money.
Mm-hmm.
Get that real estate bag. All right, DJ Rollum, where can people follow you at?
Always follow me at DJ Rollum, DJ ROLLEM on Instagram and Twitter, and DJ Rollum Townsend on Facebook. So you can always get that sweet deal.
Get that sweet deal. Yeah, holla at him. All right, and don't forget to follow me at Sean Garvey on Facebook, Sean Garvey ATL on Instagram and on Twitter. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we got a very important announcement coming soon. So keep your dial locked and stay tuned for that very important announcement. And don't forget, folks, we got our special guest coming up in the next hour of the program. And we also got the caffeine and energy drink mix on the Beat Break Morning Show. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we got reachpointnetwork.tv if you want to go back and look at our archive interviews on the Beat Break Morning Show. And make sure you download that Podcast FM app to your mobile devices. You can check out all of the radio stations and all of our past archive shows on the Podcast FM app, available now on Google Play, the Apple Store, and on Amazon. All right, it's the Beat Break Morning Show. Sean Garvey, Star Kells, and DJ Rollum. Y'all keep it locked.
Yep.